Ruby, we just wanted to show this because this was the technique that we absolutely loved when we were out training with West Adelaide. This is how we like to teach it, okay? So you got that nice open grip. You can see that that ball's just sitting back there, relaxed arms, and the wrists are nice and relaxed. Eyes are on the target. Then you're going to give it a nice push, okay? And you can see you're definitely getting that ball on the horizontal plane. And then the balance arm just comes off in a really epic position. Look at that. That is huge. From here, this is the best part. The ball's on the horizontal. Watch the control that you get back in. Bang, look at that. Sticks it straight over the kick leg. Eyes are on the ball, long guide arm, strong plant leg, and then you get a nice foot position on the ball, okay? And then you just roll over and land on your kick foot because we were just kicking short there. So really amazing technique. The only thing that we could probably pick here is see how the ball's on the outside of your body there. Maybe try to start your lifting phase a little bit more in this way, and that'll give you even more consistency. But this is a real great technique. We absolutely love this. One of the best kicks we've seen in female footy. Hey Bridie, thanks for coming along. Awesome lesson yesterday. You showed huge improvements. Here's your first kick, and down the bottom is your second kick. Now what we can see is the first kick, you're gripping the ball underneath, and you're also holding it in quite a closed manner. Then we'd instructed you, let's grip the ball a little bit higher, and let's try that open grip. And it really worked for you, and you looked a lot more relaxed. So let's keep going with that. The next part, we said we need to get a bit more push on the ball. Now have a look at that. Okay, you've got a huge push on the ball now. Before, you weren't pushing the ball at all. That's all you got. That was the only push you got there. And you can see you're not even really getting it above the waist. Now you're definitely getting that ball above the waist. So that's great. So what we want to do is keep pushing with relaxed arms here. Careful that you don't go too far out, because remember, we want to bring that ball back in. The beauty of pushing the ball out like this is that you release your balance arm much easier. So that balance arm's coming off now at a really good spot. Whereas look at before, the balance arm doesn't really get out. Okay, so great adjustment there. The next part, you look at this, so you've got the push now, balance arms come off, and it hasn't affected your ball drop because look, you're still getting a nice follow on the ball. And that's looking really good. What we've got to try and do now is just relax the arms and work on getting it a little bit closer to this leg here. So we're getting that bit better in motion, and then you're going to get the ball more sweetly off the boot. But already you can see your body position's improved, your leg swing's even better, and you're also getting a little bit more forward momentum, whereas here you're actually falling back. Okay, so a massive improvement, Bridie, and I just wanted to show you what those improvements were. So really proud of your efforts. Thanks for coming to see us, and keep sending in through your videos. Cheers, Bridie. G'day Astrid, thanks for coming along. Just going to go through this. The top one is your first kick, and you can see you're running a little bit of a closed grip where the ball is angling back. And then after feedback, we tried the open grip, and you're doing that there. So that is awesome. You can see your arms are a lot more relaxed. Okay, then we added this, okay, on the push, you can see the different angle of the ball. So that's looking good there compared to the top. You can see the top, it's quite straight, and now we've got this. We like that bottom one because it promotes hand control back in, and that's exactly what you get. Okay, look at that control back in. When you do that, you've probably lost control there, and it looks like you've controlled it all the way below your waist. Whereas up above, you've lost control probably there, and when I draw a line at your waist, it's half and half. So that's why this one is promoting a better hand action on the ball and a better drop, okay? So really good job, open grip, and that push is working well. Keep going with it. Well done, Astrid. Hey Chippy, thanks for coming along, mate. Did really well. So the first adjustment we made was just getting your grip a little bit higher there. And you can see that thumb position when you compare it to there. You're holding it in the fattest part of the footy, which is quite a challenge there, okay? So that's one area. The next part we added was just this pushing phase. So you can see down the bottom, you're really getting not much push on the ball. You're actually just sort of pushing it out to the side to grip it, whereas now you're getting this nice push on the ball, and you're also getting the ball on a bit of an angle. So that's really important. It's allowing your balance arm to come off really well. It was coming off well there too. Then from this point, what you need to improve is this hand action on the way back in. You do lose a little bit of control, but that can be done with practice. But the big one we've looked at here is look at the difference in leg swing, okay? You've really gone bang, down the bottom, there's your leg swing compared to up the top. So if we look at that in degrees, okay, boom, and you're well above 90 degrees there. Whereas if we go up the top, you're sort of flicking at the ball and your leg's in full extension there and it's nowhere near 90 degrees. So it's actually going to be much below it, okay, and you're looking at about 54 degrees. So you might ask, how did I do that? Well, you did it by simply listening to a teaching cue of landing on your balance leg. Okay, and that's all you've done. You've landed on your balance leg. This one you landed on your kick leg. When you land on your balance leg, what it does, it shifts your body to be more upright and back, and it allows your leg to come through. Okay, and that's exactly what you've done there. When you land on your kick foot, which is totally fine, okay, it shifts your body forward, which is really good for those lower, flatter kicks, but it's going to limit your leg swing because your body's in that forward tilt position. Hopefully that makes sense. You need to use both kicks. I would be using the skip kick for set shots and long kicks, and this foot down kick for the low, flat passes and field kicks. G'day, Matty. Thanks for coming along. Awesome to meet you guys. Your first kick's up the top here, and what you can see is that ball is just leaning back a little bit. Down the bottom after the feedback, your ball's in a great spot. You've got that upright position and that slight forward tilt, which is what we want, okay? So already instant improvements. What did we do? So number one, we changed the ball grip, okay? Now you're running down the bottom a more open grip, and your hand position is covering the ball really well. Up there, you're running that more closed grip, which made your body look a little bit stiff and rigid. We've definitely added a bit more ball lift. So you can see up the top, that ball doesn't move. It just stays there, and the ball never gets above your waist, okay? So you don't have any ball lift present. Now what we're looking at down the bottom is we are starting to get the ball above the waist, and you've got a little bit of a ball lift present there. You've got room to move that even a little bit more, but this is a good win. Why do we do it? Well, up the top, yes, you do have a low ball drop, but you're just letting gravity do its thing. And down the bottom, you're actually getting some hand action on the ball. Your hand's pointing out that way, and now it's pointing down that way, and you're getting great hand action. So you can see the ball goes from that shape, okay, which is nice on the angle, and then it comes back in, and then it's on that shape, and then it'll get into that forward tilt, and you're contacting the ball really well. So that's a really good path for you to go down. Okay, then you're getting a nice firm foot at contact, a little bit of a flick kick, so we work that out later on. I want you to encourage you to get that leg behind you and limit the flick kick, and then finish forward. The other thing it's done is really promote a much better, stronger body position for you. Before you were very curved and hunched over the footy, and now you're really upright, and in a strong position there. So, Matty, this is a huge improvement. The other one that we did at the end when you were moving a bit more is we landed on your balance leg, which allowed your kick leg to come much higher. Great job. Hey, Matty, just wanted to do one more. And again, just shows you here the ball grip difference, okay? Down the bottom now, you're promoting more of that open grip, and you got great wins from it, so continue it. Then you've also added that push, which we've spoken about. But the big one here is after you kick, watch what foot you land on, okay? Clearly on this one, you've landed on your kick foot, and this one, you've landed on your balance leg. So I'll just show that again, okay? And that is, you're getting a big win because now you're getting that leg swing that's promoting a lot more power through the footy. So look at that. That's going to be close to 90 degrees, okay? Whereas before when you did it, okay, your leg would have been battling to get to, let's have a look, okay, I was going to say about 50 degrees. So you're adding a lot more leg swing, and you're also adding power and force off the ground, which generates that little bit more summation of force for you to get that larger, higher, and longer kick. So awesome effort. All right, Lucy Boyd versus Chloe Malloy, and we've been working with Lucy for a while now. When we model her kick on Belle Dawes and Chloe Malloy, why not? Because they're two of the better kicks in the comp. You can see they're both sitting the ball back in that nice open grip. Nice spread of fingers, nice relaxed arms, okay? From here, what you're going to see is some similarities as well. As they're both pushing the ball, their arm is nice and flexed and relaxed, and the ball is on that nice shape where they're allowing themselves to get hand action, okay? So it's not straight up and down. They're allowing this to come back in. Both of their balance arms come off at the right time and in a great position. They both get a nice drop on the ball, and then as you see at contact, they get a nice follow through and leg swing, and they're both landing on their balance legs, which is going to promote that high set shot type kick or long down the line. So Chloe Malloy versus Lucy Boyd. There it is. How good.